Hey, what's going on, people? Your boy Mad Mike here, coming at you guys with yet another Atlanta Falcons video. And this is kind of to break down how Caleb McGarry and the running backs, well, just the offensive line and the running back was just so out of sync. I know this isn't a video where it's actual film, but these are stills. If you know anything about the film and how YouTube is when it comes down to their copyright strikes and whatnot. This is just a way to kind of give you guys an idea of what to expect and why the Atlanta Falcons pass protection wasn't always on the offensive lineman. Okay, it wasn't all Caleb McGarry. It wasn't always Jamon Brown, Carpenter. The running backs played a tremendous part in the poor blocking overall pass scheme for the Atlanta Falcons. And this one is to highlight your boy Dante Fowler and his matchup against Caleb McGarry. And this is the Atlanta Falcons running back and how they're going to play a tremendous role in pass protection. All right. This is Devonta Freeman. This is one of the reasons why the Atlanta Falcons had to let this guy go. He had to go. All right. This is going to play a tremendous role. How and why we went out and got Todd Gurley, because he is a physical running back who does not mind stepping into pass protection to do his job to help out the offensive linemen. The offensive linemen are not always at fault when it comes down to pass protection. And this video, I'm going to show you exactly the reason why I said this, okay? This is the reason why. Again, this is the arrows pointing at Dante Fowler Jr. and how he took advantage of Caleb McGarry as well as the running back in this particular moment with Devonta Freeman. All right, this is Dante Fowler Jr. He actually took the inside, and the link of the description of this video, you can see it in full speed. But this is, you see Caleb McGarry, he's playing him to the outside. Here you playing Dante Fowler to the outside in this steal, and then Dante Fowler, he recognizes that he's playing him from the outside and he goes inside. But you see right here, Devonta Freeman steps up. Matt Ryan is still in the pocket. He steps up. And this is where I really get pissed off. This is where I really get so frustrated with Devonta Freeman. And we go back, this is shades of Super Bowl. This is the shades of Super Bowl. This is where I get, they teach you as a running back, when you see a defensive lineman coming free, at least chuck the guy, at least touch him. Devonta Freeman in the next steal, he does absolutely none of that. Okay? He does none of that. You see it right here. He steps up. He goes right past him. He goes right past him. He didn't even touch him. He did not touch him. He goes out. You see Dante Fowler Jr., he comes absolutely free. He beats Caleb McGarry to the inside, and you had a running back right here, Devonta Freeman. You see him right here. He's right there. He sees it, and he does absolutely nothing. This is what we cannot have from our running backs. You recognize who is coming and who's not coming, and you adjust accordingly. They teach you to either chip the guy, touch him, do something, but you cannot allow a defensive lineman to come scot-free. He does absolutely nothing. And this is one of the reasons why I say all the time, the Falcons offensive linemen, they weren't great, but they weren't as terrible as people think they are. All right? You see Devonta Freeman. Again, Devonta Freeman, he's standing right there in the middle. He's standing right there in the middle of the play. And instead of chipping Dante Fowler Jr., he goes out, didn't touch him, and he goes out to pass protection. You know what I'm saying? And Dante Fowler Jr. gets to Matt Ryan for the sack. Okay? So when it all comes down to it, Falcons fans, I say this all the time. You cannot just solely look at a stat and say, okay, the reason why Matt Ryan is gotten so many sacks because of the offensive lineman. Yes, the Falcons' offensive line was not. They were not great, but they weren't as bad as people think they are. The running backs, the tight ends have to do a better job of recognizing when a guy is coming free, when a guy is coming from a blitz. You got to do it. You cannot have your running back step up. He's sitting right here. He sees Devonta Freeman Jr. He comes free. Instead of him chipping or standing in, and he's chipping him and then, at least stopping him, slowing him down. You see Devonta Freeman, he goes out, didn't touch him, and Devonta Freeman Jr. is coming free, and he goes for the sack. This is what you cannot have. You cannot have this from your running backs. And this, I say this all the time, Falcons fan, is not everything. What you see is not everything that actually happened. All right, so when it comes down to it, yes, the Atlanta Falcons have to get better. The offensive line have to get better in pass protection. You got Matt Hennessy coming from college. He's a pretty good pass protection from college. He can play right guard. He can play guard as well as center. But if you don't have that communication and awareness from your running backs, like Devonta Freeman, it doesn't matter. All right, it doesn't matter how many excellent offensive linemen are just good or even average offensive linemen in pass protection. You must have good communication. The running backs have to trust what they see. The running backs have to at least put a hand on these free blitzers, these free pass rushers, or else Matt Ryan is going to have a tough time. And this is another reason why Quadri Olison last year, he did not see a ton of playing time, because pass protection, recognizing when guys are coming for a blitz, recognizing when guys are coming off stunts, when guys has beaten offensive linemen from the inside, you need these running backs and the tight ends to recognize these things. So if you don't have a running back that can see these things, if you don't have a tight end who can see these things, you're going to struggle in pass protection. And like I said before, the Falcons offensive linemen, I'm not saying they're great. I'm not saying they're great at all, but they wasn't as bad as people thought they were. Devonta Freeman is a poor pass protector, okay? A poor pass protector, and we cannot allow this to continue. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little short breakdown of pass protection with the Atlanta Falcons, man. And like I said before, man, I wish I could get more, do more film breakdowns for you guys, and but YouTube is really strict on using film from the NFL and whatnot. They give you a copyright strike, and I just don't want to, get into that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys truly understand that this is not all on the offensive lineman. All right, so let me know if you guys enjoyed this. I will do more breakdowns like this. Continue to support your boy here at Mad Mike Sports, man. I appreciate it. But your boy Mike is out, man. Peace.